every time I try filming, it gets windy. Every time. Little girl with dreams. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I know I look crazy right now, but I'm gonna do a little chit chat while I flat iron my hair. I washed it last night. Usually I blow dry it first and then I flat iron it, but last night I was too tired, so I went to bed just like this. I'm surprised it came out this straight. I'm just gonna flat iron it and then listen. I filmed this video before, but it was a mukbang, whatever it's called, and I lost all the footage. I almost choked, by the way, so we're not gonna talk. But yeah, I'm using regular flat iron that I got from Target. It's called Remington, and I turned it on already. You can boost up the heat. It's at 370 right now, and I think it goes up to 340. I usually go 340 when I'm almost at the top or like right here. But yeah, this is not really a hair video, but if you guys want me to do hair videos, I can. So just tell me in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe. Yes, don't just watch, subscribe. It's not gonna hurt you. Just subscribe. Yeah. Ooh, hot. But yeah, I usually start from the back, so I put my hair up. Hair will sound like it's a whole hair tutorial. But yeah, I never even tell you guys what I'm talking about in this little chit chat. Hold on, yeah. Yeah, so I wanted to talk about college life versus life after college. So yeah, I usually start over here because it's harder over here. Well, for me, so I do over here first, and I move over here, and then I go, you know, back and forth until I get to like right at the top. Then I just do everything across. So yeah, obviously I'm going to talk about my experience in college, not the whole thing, because that's like a whole day thing, but like the basics, and then how I transferred into life after college and how it's treating me. But obviously I'm going to talk about some general stuff based on what I've heard from other people, because yeah, I'm assuming that mostly local people watch my videos, so obviously my experience will be different because I went to a college abroad, so that's good if people want to go away. So yeah, like starting from sixth form, backtracking a little bit. I think UE, you need to go to sixth form in order to go to UE. Oh god, did I burn my neck? Nope, I'm an expert. Like what? But yeah, yeah, I didn't need sixth form. I guess a little bit because that's when I found out I wanted to do law, because I did Cape Law. I was like, no man, I want to be a lawyer. That is what I need to be. And then I did Cape Law, and then I loved it. And I never had to try too hard. So I was like, yes, I want to be a lawyer. But then when I got to college, and then, you know, you choose a major, I never want to choose like whatever and pre-law, that lame. I never wanted to just choose some and pre-law. So like I was kind of interested in politics, so I chose political science. And then after my freshman year, I was like, hell no, ain't no way. Ain't no way. I was like, no, take me out of this. So I switched to criminal justice because it's similar. It's the same thing basically. Not really. I know people can come for me, but it is along those lines. I did criminal. So yeah, I feel like might as well I tell you guys how I'm doing my hair. So yeah, I use the comb. I take down one part. I use the comb. I comb it out. And then I feel like this is too big, I put back some, and then I go over it once. And sometimes I use the chase method, but right now, yeah, I'm using the chase method right now. So yeah, back to the little talkings. So yeah, I did like courses, I did criminal law, you know, so it's along those lines. So yeah, but then I went to like a career fair, and the lady was like, you don't need to do anything related to law in order to get into law school. You can do even math. And I was like, why didn't I know this before? I could have done any major, and once you can get into, they prefer people who don't do stuff related to law, because they're like, okay, you can think also, you know, law is about logics. Like the LSAT, the test in order to get into law school in America, nothing law related. It's just bare logics. Like they ask you logical stuff like scenarios, this, that. I know I took it that to the GRE, but I know. Anyways, I switched to criminal justice. I loved it. I loved the faculty, my advisor. I loved her. Everything was good. So no, junior year, you know, junior year, I realized, obviously when you change your major, you know, you have to catch up. So I realized, oh wow, I need to really start doing some extra courses because I'm not going to graduate on time. So one semester I did 18 credits. Let me tell you, I almost died. I'm being dramatic. If you don't realize by now, I'm very dramatic, but yeah, it was hard. Like 18 credits, mind you, I'm a student athlete. That alone plus school is a lot, and I don't know, anybody watching this can vouch for me. College, doing athletics in college, I have no words. Being a student athlete, you have to just know how to be very disciplined. Like that's really it, just being disciplined, focused, and having great time management, because if you don't, dog let me suffer. And overall, going to college, especially if you're bored, especially if it's in a whole nother country, you have to grow up quickly. Like I had to grow up so fast. My freshman year, I was tired all the time, and that kind of messed with stuff a bit. But once you get into the routine and you find your routine, you'll be all right. Obviously sometimes it's gonna be a struggle. Let me tell you, school overall is a struggle when you're doing it. Like when you don't have your parents, you know, in high school you have your parents, they cook, they clean. Well, you probably clean your own room, but you get me, like they help you out, but now you're on your own. You have to do everything by yourself. Like you are an adult to do every single thing for yourself. You have to fend for yourself. Okay, but if you guys want me to do a whole other video on what it was like being a student athlete and how I managed, then I can do that. But yeah, we're moving on from that part. So yeah, junior year I did 18 credits, one semester. It was pretty hard, but surprisingly that was my best semester academically. College is obviously different from high school because you get to make your own timetable, so that was good. But for us, like student athletes, we had to make our timetables around practice, weightlifting, and all of that, so we weren't as lucky. But yeah, I know that my cousin said that was one thing she liked, like she could make her own schedule at UA, or based on, obviously those classes are scheduled for a particular time, but yeah, you get some freedom of doing that. And so she really liked that about UA. You could go in the evening, you could go in the morning if you prefer. I'm not a morning person. Listen to me, do not take any 8 a.m. classes. 2 years straight I had to take 8 a.m. classes because that particular course was only scheduled 8 a.m. or in the afternoon when I had practice. I'm not a morning person. ask my friends. do not choose an 8 a.m. class, and sometimes the 9 a.m. feels like 8 a.m. So yeah, I took those credits because I was like, I'm going to graduate on time. Senior year comes, thinking about graduation, then I realized I need to do my internship, because for my major you need to do an internship as a course, and I didn't do it the summer before my senior year like everybody else, so I had to do it in the middle of the semester, and I only had the spring semester when it's track season time, so that was another rough time, but I got it done. Everything was good. I learned a lot. Yeah, I interned at this law office. It was a good experience, and that's where I get to the part where I was like, no, I don't want to be a lawyer anymore. Not because the job was terrible, obviously I enjoyed it, but yeah, obviously I enjoyed it, but the lawyer herself told me like it's not worth it. A lot of, even when I came back to Jamaica and I was looking for jobs, a lot of people were like, the law field is this and that, it's full, it's not worth it, the money, da da. Cause you know when people hear lawyer, them just assume say it's bare money. Obviously you have to work at the right place. Cause small firms, I'm pretty sure you don't make as much money, and you have to work your way up to be a partner or whatever. Yeah, I'm using the camera as a mirror just in case you're wondering what am I doing. I turned the heat up a bit because the middle of my hair is thicker than the rest. Graduation coming up, you know, you have to think about what you're doing after graduation. Are you going to get a job? Are you going to grad school? And for people like me, am I going back home? So my plan was to go to grad school. I got into 2 grad schools. I chose one. I went to orientation, everything. I registered for classes. And then I had some family problems, so I had to come back to Jamaica. So fast forward to that. Obviously I have to find a job now, and then everybody knows finding a job in Jamaica, you have to know the right people. I mean, everywhere in the world you have to know the right people, but especially here, it's more links than qualification. I'm not saying that you don't get a job if you're qualified, but I'm saying like it requires links as well. So it took me a while. I finally got a job. It's not in my field, and that's also what I wanted to talk about. So many people, don't worry yourself. So many people, I said don't worry yourself, like the people tell me that they're worrying. So many people don't work in the field that they study. I mean, obviously I want to work in that field because I still want to go to grad school, because I got into school for criminology and law, and I still want to do that, but I'm not quite sure exactly, like I can't find the exact profession that I want to do. That's why I was kind of using grad school for like time, like more time, learn more, experience more, and then I can be like, okay, that's exactly what I want to do. But I know nowadays people, it's very discouraging because people are making hella money off social media and YouTube and all of that, and then you're like, but I went to college, I worked hard, and I'm not making as much money. Don't make YouTube and don't make Instagram people fool you. Some of them life dirty and nasty, no shade, but yeah, a lot of people only put on for the show, and what people don't realize is people show you what they want to show you. Obviously nobody's going to broadcast their failures and be like, oh my god, last night I never eat no food, I dead for hungry. You know, like nobody wants to tell people those kind of things. Like, and I get it, like you want to broadcast that. Like if I look nice, I'm going to post a picture because that's just it. Nobody wants to broadcast their failures, and that's just typical people. So I don't think there's anything wrong with that, to be honest. I'm going kind of slow, but it takes me a good while to flatten my hair because I have a lot of hair, which is why I don't really comb it. I just wear it down all the time. What was I saying? Oh yeah, social media, that's another thing. People like to tell people on social media, don't go to college, it's a waste of time. You're wasting your time and you're wasting your money. Listen to me. Why are you telling people that? Especially if, like, don't tell them that. Like, tell them, okay, you don't need to go to college in order to be successful, but don't be like, don't go, you're wasting your time. You need to go to college if you want to pursue a certain profession. If you want to sell clothes, you don't need to go to college. Like, if you want to go to college and study finance, that's your business, go. If you have the money, go. If you get scholarship, go. Don't let nobody discourage you. College life is so much obviously different from working life. I actually sleep more now that I'm working, and I don't understand it, but I feel like I would say it's because you're mentally drained, but no, because you go to school and that's like you study all the time And I was a student athlete, like I said before. What was that? I was a student athlete, like I said before, and I was never this tired. Like I don't know. It's a different type of tired. So yeah, all I want to do is sleep as soon as I come home from work. Turn this up a bit more. But I'm glad that I came home, even if it's for a bit, because like I said, I want to go back to grad school, because I get to start this travel thing that, like, I've always wanted to do YouTube, but I never knew what I wanted to do on YouTube. So now that I find my niche, I can go with it. I might do hair videos too, because I do my hair myself 95% of the time, so I might incorporate some hair videos. The whole job thing is a it's a no for me. But yeah, I get to do this travel thing. I get to spend time with my family, my friends that are here. I miss my college friends though, who soon link up. Is whose dog that? Is not my dog that. But yeah, that's another thing. Friendships, adulting and friendships is a task, because all your friends work. The other night, my friends and I went out for dinner, and all three of us want to sleep. What kind of thing that's like all three of us just wanted to go home and sleep? I was kind of fronting like, no man, me no want to sleep. But after a while, I wanted to sleep, and that is not it. Like, that is not it. Like, we can't go out. We're not young and sprosy anymore. We're in our early 20s. Like, what is going on? I guess the transition from college life to work life is a hard one, because you're obviously used to a routine. How long have you been going to school? Like, for me, I've been going to school since I was 2. So that's like 20 enough years. 20 little bit, 20 odd years. So where our body is used to this routine: wake up, go to school. For me, I did sports from young. Do sports after school, come home, you know, do whatever, repeat. So we're used to that, even though college was slightly different, but it's still like go to school, go to practice. And now it's just like wake up, go to work. Yeah, like it's just a different side of the world. And then I don't do sports anymore. I need to get back into the gym. But yeah, my cousin was saying like she wish she had like a year off or something, because she got a job right after she graduated. And I feel like that was good for me, because I kind of got that gap here, so I had time to recuperate and prepare myself for the working world. But yeah, I see a lot of people talking about depression and like post-grad depression. Thank God it didn't happen to me. Like I said, I had a gap year, so I guess that. But I feel like also the gap year could have been the cause for depression, because I wasn't doing anything and I was just thinking about, okay, what do I want to do with my life? And I feel like a lot of young people want to be great. I'm not saying like previous generations didn't want to be great, but we have like more access and more opportunities to be great. So all of us are like hungry, and a lot of it is money hunger, because we see on social media is like the root of all of this, you know. We see a lot of people on social media are better off, or well, that's how they portray themselves, like they're traveling the world at 20, 21. So we feel like we're failing if we're not at level after graduation. And I think that obviously everybody has their own life and their own destiny, and things will work out. Like I'll try now not to stress too much, because I used to be a stressor, you know, like I wouldn't sleep and anything there. So I try now not to stress as much, because my father said you can't stress about things you can't control. Like certain things we just can't control in life, so why stress? Like that's just pointless. Thank God I'm almost done. But yeah, why stress about things you can't control? I always have a little trouble with doing the front, but eventually it works out. Like I just redo that part right there, and in order to not burn myself, I just kind of lean away and you see that? You see that? Yeah, girl. Book me. I used to do my friends hair in college, you know. One girl though, she used to make me straighten her hair all the time. As I finish this up, you guys just like, comment, subscribe, and share, because I'm going to try. Woo! Yes, sir. That just touched my scalp. I'm attempting to post every week. So if you want to see me do certain videos, just tell me in the comments. I have a list of videos that I want to try and stuff that I think will be good other than travel. Obviously I still want to do travel. I want to go Portland soon. But yeah, just tell me in the comments. So I'm going to finish the rest and then come back. This is the finished look for all the people that say my hair always look nice. I do it myself, pick up me. But yeah, if you want me, like I said before, if you want me to do more hair videos and like videos on how I grow my hair and what products I use, I can do those videos. I just don't want to do them and then nobody cares. But yeah, this is the end of the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Please share it with your mom, your dad, your brother, your sister, your boyfriend, everybody. So yeah, thanks for watching.